So it is time to check out the new top tier platoon. This is the ZTZ96. We are slowly getting to modern vehicles, by the way. Very soon we will probably see the T72 added and the newer variants of other vehicles within the same tier. But today I'll be driving around the ZTZ96, which is the new tier 9 vehicle. This vehicle has a 125mm main cannon. It is decently fast, good maneuverability. For an 80mm is the average penetration. Does have APFSDS, does have HEATFS. It has all that good stuff. Has decent armor. Overall, a very good vehicle on paper. Doesn't have good gun depression, but honestly haven't really noticed that to be a big problem. So let's go and see what this thing can do. Now I can tell you right away, I played a lot of battles today, and I played the new premium platoon. I also played the new tier 9 platoon, and honestly this update did bring us some very good vehicles on both sides, so I'm definitely going to say that's been a decent update. Vehicle-wise, tank-wise, it's been really solid. Now the ZTZ96 does play very similar to the ZTZ88A. Overall, does feel like it's a upgrade 88, to be honest. Doesn't have a 8GM, unfortunately. It would be lovely if you were able to get 80 GMs out of this vehicle, but honestly the reload is really good. I believe it's a autoloader, but at the same time it has 4 crew members, so could technically be a loader involved, but the reload on this is wild. The gun is stabilized, the turret is very fast as well, the armor, as I mentioned before, is really good. The main gun accuracy is also fantastic. And I've noticed that you can technically bounce shells with this. Does not have a active protection system, by the way. That's still something unique to the T55 AMD. This vehicle doesn't have that, unfortunately. The reverse gear is usable, not the best, but you know, it's still good enough, and it's more than enough to bring your tank back to safety. I mean, that's the base thing I have to say about the vehicle. Overall, first-hand experience with this tank, pretty good, pretty awesome. And if you have played the ZTZ88 or the T54 base vehicles, you will definitely enjoy this tank as well. The drawback might be the maneuverability. Well, it's good. It's not bad, but there's vehicles with much better mobility. So I don't want to cherry pick, since this vehicle so far has been working really well. So I don't really have anything to complain about. It's a overall all-round good vehicle to, you know, make things shorter, I guess. It's a very good vehicle. Definitely a good tier 9. It does play, I mean, you can snipe, you can play the vehicle to your preferred playstyle. It also has machine guns, which are very good. I have armor piercing. I think I have armor piercing belt installed, which means that I'm able to penetrate armors quite easily. The APFSDS shell, as you can see, just cuts through armor like a hot knife through butter, and just, yeah. Should have composite armor up front as well. After all, it is a upgrade ZTZ88A, should be. So I expect this to have composite armor, although I'm not really sure about that myself. But at this tier, I would expect composite armor. Which means technically you are able to to bounce shells, but as I mentioned before, relying on armor in top tier is not really a good idea. So I rely on cover, mostly on cover with this vehicle, since speed is average, so you have to take advantage of rocks, of buildings. The gun depression is better than the T55, but at the same time the gun depression is also not as good as we've seen on some other vehicles. But it is usable, so you can take advantage of some hold down positions on the map. I have a PFSDS and HE, high explosive against lightly armored vehicles, a PFSDS against everything else. It is a larger I usually forget that this is actually a larger caliber gun, since it doesn't really feel like it. It doesn't feel like a 125mm main gun. For some reason, the main gun on, let's say, the IS feels like a larger caliber, which is obviously not the case. But yeah, this is still a big gun and has a lot of high explosive, so the high explosive shell is still quite usable against light armor vehicles. But honestly, in my case, I just spam high explosive on the light armor vehicles. Okay, how did that not go through? Never mind. And, well, this is gonna be a victory. Okay, fair enough. Well, not bad. I mean, if you played the ZTZ98A, that's practically how this tank plays as well. Decent performance so far. And, well, let's go to the next match with this vehicle. So, I mean, not really sure what else to say about this tank, honestly, since it just works. I think it's also one way to describe this vehicle. It just works. It has a good gun and everything else that comes along with it. So, oh look, a STRV. That was a good hit in the ammo. First time today that I've actually detonated the ammo of the STRV while aiming at the weak spot. I don't know what's up with the ammo racks today, but the ammo just doesn't want to explode, even when you aim directly at it with a 80 GM. The next vehicle that I'll be taking a look at is, of course, the 80 GM box of the platoon, which does have tandem missiles, by the way. Over 1.2 thousand millimeters of penetration on that thing. So that should be quite interesting to check out. Will be the next video. I'll try to upload these videos one after the other very quickly. All of a sudden I had 2 platoons to review and play today, which I was 2 platoons and 4 or 5 different vehicles, to be more accurate, which is a lot of vehicles and a lot of platoons to play in a single day, and then you also have to include the fails and all that. Yeah, was quite the thing to do, but we'll upload all that. I really wish that this vehicle had much better gun depression, since I love I love to just take advantage of the scenery like that. Hold down in top tier is one of the better ideas to do, one of the better tactics, especially since there is so many 80 GM boxes running around. And 80 GM boxes are definitely scary. That's a fact, actually. Well, I guess we will capture the zone here. Hopefully nothing happens while we capture. Usually this is the moment when where I get bombed. Always. We've been to the thing whole day actually. I played 120, 150 battles, and I've been bombed every single time, in every single battle, with the very few exceptions that end up actually being a good battle, to, you know, a battle that's worthy of uploading and recording. So there we go, zone captured, and of course something pops when I'm not looking at it. This vehicle does feel like a modern tank, almost feels like a modern vehicle. Forgot when it was introduced. I really forgot when this was actually made, but it shouldn't be that old. We're definitely getting into the modern territory with these vehicles now in the game, and I do hope that we see some. Well, that's an ammo. That's a beautiful explosion. I really hope that we do see new lower tier vehicles, like tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, but not premiums, of course, a normal platoon, normal tank platoon. I think that would be pretty good to actually have normal vehicles like that, and I'm still waiting for the custom platoons to be available. Custom platoons should actually be really good. Cannot wait for that. I will have a TGM box platoon. You already know that's gonna happen. But with that being said, that will be it for the ZTZ96. It's a really good vehicle. And if you like the ZTZ88A, if you played the ZTZ88A before, then this is definitely a worthy upgrade, and overall a very good vehicle as well. I had fun driving it around. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe, and with that being said, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.